The NBA world is bracing for a seismic shakeup as Kevin Durant, one of the league's most lethal scorers and a 15-time All-Star, edges closer to joining his fifth franchise. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, who revealed on the Pat McAfee Show Friday, multiple suitors have now submitted their final trade proposals for the Phoenix Suns superstar, with the Miami Heat, Houston Rockets, and Minnesota Timberwolves emerging as the frontrunners. Durant, who has been a centerpiece in Phoenix for the past 2 seasons, finds himself at the center of a high-stakes trade drama. Earlier this week, Charania noted that both the San Antonio Spurs and New York Knicks were also exploring possibilities to acquire the former MVP. Yet, as the weekend looms, the Suns' talks have sharpened, narrowing the focus to those 3 key contenders: Miami, Houston, and Minnesota. At the heart of this whirlwind is Durant's contract situation. The 36-year-old is currently on an expiring deal worth $54.7 million for the 2025-26 season. Once traded, Durant becomes eligible to sign a lucrative 2-year contract extension worth up to $122 million. Intriguingly, if Durant opts to wait 6 months after the trade to ink that extension, the deal could inflate to nearly $124 million, a financial wrinkle that adds complexity to any team's calculus. But beyond numbers, Charania dropped a tantalizing notion on the Pat McAfee Show that adds a dramatic twist to the proceedings. He suggested there could be a wild card team, perhaps even one of the current suitors, willing to roll the dice, banking on Durant staying long-term regardless of official mutual interest. This scenario draws a direct parallel to the Toronto Raptors' bold gamble in 2018 when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, despite doubts about his commitment beyond the short term. That risky move paid off spectacularly with a championship in 2019, though Leonard ultimately left for the Clippers in free agency. Will there be a team, Charania mused, that just takes a swing and bets on themselves, hoping to make a deep playoff run and convince Durant to stay? It's a question that adds an electric layer of intrigue to an already feverish trade market. It's worth remembering that the Warriors were close to reuniting with Durant at the 2025 trade deadline. However, Durant himself quashed those rumors by stating unequivocally that he had no interest in a second chapter in the Bay Area, preferring to see out the current season with the Suns. That declaration has only intensified speculation about where he might land next, and what the future holds for both Durant and Phoenix. Durant's journey through the NBA has been nothing short of storied. Drafted by the Seattle Supersonics in 2007, who quickly became the Oklahoma City Thunder, Durant blossomed into a superstar through 9 seasons there. A move to the Golden State Warriors in 2016 saw him capture 2 NBA championships and 2 Finals MVPs, elevating his legacy to historic heights. Then came the Brooklyn Nets era from 2019 to 2023, a time marked by both dazzling performances and frustrating injuries. Now with the Suns, Durant has been the focal point of a franchise desperate to reclaim title contention. This past season, Durant's numbers remained impressive despite the team's struggles. In 62 games, he averaged a robust 26.6 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. However, the Suns endured a sobering campaign, finishing with a 36-46 record, a far cry from championship contention and their worst since the 2019-20 season. This outcome has amplified pressure on the front office to make bold moves, with Durant's trade status at the epicenter. At 37 this September, Durant is in the twilight of his prime, but still commands superstar production and influence. Any team acquiring him will have to balance the immediate impact he can provide with the long-term vision of their roster construction and salary cap. The clock is ticking fast as the NBA offseason ramps up, and the window for a blockbuster Durant trade is rapidly closing. As the Suns field these final offers, fans and analysts alike are left to wonder, which team will step up and seize this rare opportunity to add one of the game's all-time greats? Will Durant's next chapter be a 1-year rental aiming for a deep playoff push, or will it be a fresh start with a team willing to commit fully to him? The coming days promise to be some of the most dramatic of the NBA calendar, with Kevin Durant's legacy and the fortunes of multiple franchises hanging in the balance.